motion, flexing on repeat. Can't help but feel the heat. It's hypnotic, so iconic. Got me stuck, can't give it up. Back in reality, snap to clarity. Stop the distraction, the distraction. Got me stuck, can't give it up. Back in reality, snap to clarity. Stop the distraction, regain some traction. It's hypnotic, so iconic. Got me stuck, can't give it up. Back in reality, snap to clarity. Stop the distraction, the distraction. Back in reality, snap to clarity. Stop the distraction, regain some traction. I'm walking down the street, catching that beat. When the guys flex, stop and take a peek. Muscles on display, can't go away. Chest bump contest, I'm losing the quest. Bounce, 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 can't help but glance. Bounce, 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 trapped in a trance. Caught in the motion, a visual potion.
Oh, finally. Resemblance of real people. I don't know if there's any real people that look like any of these characters. Hold on. These headphones, I want to get a new pair of headphones that I actually plug into the computer. Yeah, Discord makes the headphones. I mean, not Discord. OBS will make the headphones go into a low quality mode. Okay, so let's do new game. And we want to have some good gameplay. Your save data from the demo can be carried over to the full game. Good to know. Ooh, they dying. They dead.
Nothing ever happens to me.
Nothing?
Each day is just like the day before and the day before that.
Can't relate.
I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day.
Are they in a dome?
Just a mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
Hold on. I gotta turn myself up for how low I talk. Oh, hell no.
Same old, same old.
That would drive me freaking crazy.
This is how it's always been. And probably how it always will be.
I doubt that.
Time to get up! Breakfast is ready!
Coming.
Day question mark? So they don't know what day it is.
It's about time. Your father already left for work.
Morning, Sleepyhead.
Don't morning me. What are you doing helping yourself to breakfast? This isn't even your house.
Come on, it's not that big a deal.
She's right, Takumi. You and Katawa have known each other so long, she's practically one of the family. I don't know why you don't just get married and make it official already.
Huh?
Sheesh, Mom! Don't encourage her!
These eggs are delicious.
You sure are putting them away.
Oh,
I can't help it. Your mom's such a great cook.
Thank you, dear. It's nice to know somebody appreciates me.
So, what about your mom? Did she make it home yesterday?
No,
raise the volume to the game.
she's been too busy with her research lately.
Uh-huh.
Your mother's really something. Raising a daughter all on her own while juggling a full-time job can't be easy for her.
I guess so.
Well, it's not like I mind you coming over. Just call first, okay?
Sure.
Okay, I did raise it.
Come by anytime
Okay.
you want, morning, noon, or night. We'll always be glad to see you here. To tell you the truth,
Hey,
I always
Alton
wanted
Caps,
a
how
daughter.
are you?
Well, I must be such a disappointment to you.
Thank you, man. And thank you, Tacky. You're the best.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, man. We got that big test coming up soon. What a drag.
What are you complaining about? I've
If
never
they have
seen you take a
kids that
test you
have
didn't
light and
ace.
pink hair.
It's just a matter of studying hard enough. Mom likes it when I get good grades. Hey, we should do a study session. We'll ace the test together and make both our moms happy.
Academia is not really my forte.
Don't be so modest.
That is hard to see. Why is that?
You can
black
do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
text? That is so freaking
Well,
annoying.
maybe you're right. With enough lucky guesses, I can fudge my way to a passing grade, no problem.
It's not
Hold
exactly
on.
the positive outlook I was looking for. At this rate, we're gonna have a long way to go.
Each day is just like the day before and the day before that.
Gotta figure out how
I
to
live
make
my
that
life in the
white.
same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out
There's
day
an
after day.
RGB
Mundane,
info
average
bar.
life. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, huh?
This is an administrative announcement. All citizens report to your nearest shelter until further notice.
255.
Another
Oops.
alert, huh?
Y'all gonna be seeing.
Feels like there's been more of them lately. Huh? Don't worry, it'll be all right. This happens all the time. You know it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I
That
really
was
like
an
sirens. They always remind me of that time when my dad died.
Oh Lord.
Let's get you to a shelter. The closest one is... right over there. Watch your step.
Okay.
What do you know? Looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves. The
Okay, I'll
security
figure that
alerts are
out.
just another part of our daily lives. When you hear the alarm, you go to a shelter until the danger passes.
Because that is unreadable.
What exactly that danger is, none of us know for sure. Nobody remembers a time before these alerts, or why they started in the first place. As a society, we've accepted that this is the way it is.
See, that
And let
wouldn't
them
work
become
for me.
something normal. Mundane, even.
That wouldn't work for me because I'd
Hope
be
you're
that would
okay.
bother me.
Nothing bad is gonna happen. Nothing ever does.
I'd be like, that's
I know
alarming
that,
us
but-
for something.
Say the thing.
Really? Again?
Please, for me.
Oh, hi, Biba.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa.
What kind of car
matter
accident?
what.
I hope no one got seriously injured.
Promise.
You're squeezing me really tight.
Was it your car or was it someone else's car?
This is an administrative announcement. The shelter order is hereby rescinded. It is now safe to continue your day as normal. Please exit the shelters in a calm and orderly manner.
Like, keyword safe. What are we safe from?
I told you it'd be all right.
Right.
See? Everything's just the same as always. Come on. We'll be late for school.
Yeah. We should hurry.
Oh no. Your husband rear-ended someone. Oh man. Well, at least he's okay.
Up you get.
Oh.
Techie, you okay?
You fell down every step.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Look at that dog. Oh.
What are you doing here, little guy? You lost? Hey! Where are you going?
Don't run off on your own!
He fell down
Oh,
every
great.
step.
Where did she get to now? Hey! Kadua!
There's always somebody running away from the main character. It's like, don't run away from the main character. Bad things happen. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because I'm looking at the... I'm looking at the sound volume for the game, and it looks like it's fighting. So let me know if y'all can hear me. That Sheba is your favorite part of the game?
I don't remember there being a school around here. Looks like the place is abandoned. Kadua!
Girl! Oh,
What is she thinking?
She pissing me off already. Ooh. We can run. Game is perfect volume. All right. As long as y'all say so. We can run. Look how funny we look when we go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Where are you? No answer. What do I do now? You investigate. I could be louder. See, that's the thing. I don't know if I can make myself any louder. I don't think I can make myself. Advanced audio properties. That's like why I normally always have the volume, my voice. What am I trying to say? Let me see if I can go to filter. Let me raise the gain on my voice. Let's raise it to a 5.10. What about my voice now? Is it good? Is it too much? Okay, let's keep investigating. Okay. As long as I'm not too loud. Ooh, what's in here? All of a sudden I sound masculine? Oh no, have I raised the game? Look at that doggy. Look at that bow wow.
It's you. What in the...
What the hell did this dog just do to me?
Takumi Samino, congratulations! You have been chosen!
For what?
Huh?
What is this thing? Some kind of weird toy? Or a robot, maybe? And how does it know my name?
I've finally got you all to myself. That girl,
Okay, the way y'all were saying it,
Chastity,
I was
wasn't part of
thinking
the
that,
plan
like,
at all.
my
hate it when
voice
people
sounded
go
deeper, but no,
off
that's my actual
script.
voice.
I
Maybe
guess I can't blame her though.
maybe I had it tuned
There's
too
just
far
something about me
to
that's
the other way. I don't know.
totally irresistible, wouldn't you say? Such an attractive
That's a
young
talking
lady,
condom.
too. The two of you seemed awfully close.
Imagine if
Just how
condoms could
much
talk,
does
the
that
stories
girl
they would tell.
Huh? Oh, don't be so bashful, fella. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it'll make
Hey,
things
what are
a
you-
lot easier.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to shove this into your chest. Pointy end first, of course.
What? Another alarm already.
This is an emergency announcement. The complex's danger level has been raised to red alert.
You see? While you're here dilly-dallying, it's already begun.
It's begun? What has?
Why, the end of the peaceful, everyday life you have been living, of course.
Of course.
Yep, that's the face everyone makes at first. I never get tired of seeing it. Thought your life would go on like this forever, didn't you? It's okay. This is the way people are. But starting today, your life is about to change. Pack your bags, mister. You're going to war.
Don't trust the condom.
Where you going? You forgot this! Come back! Come on!
That's an understatement to not trust the
What the
condom.
hell was that just now? God, where have you been?
The alert just now. It was different from the normal one, right? What's going on?
It's okay, we're gonna be okay. Just be careful, I ran into this really weird thing back there. What was that? What is it now?
Chased by trypophobia.
Come on, let's get out of here!
Oh my god, trypophobia.
What the hell was that? And what is going on here? Nothing ever happened to me. Each day was just like the day before and the day before that. Until now.
Oh, she dead.
I lived my life in the same town, with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day
Oh, he
after
about
day.
to.
Now all that is changing. Everything I thought I knew is falling apart all around me.
Oh,
Why is this happening? Oh, damn it!
what is that?
What happened? Kadua!
Jesus, this show got murdering. Yeah, if you're familiar with
Protect her.
the guy who made Danganronpa,
Protect
this is par for the course for him.
I promised. I said I'd be there for her. No matter what. No. Get away from her!
You want to save that girl, right?
Of course you do. You'd have to be downright heartless to stand by and watch a dear friend suffer at a time like this.
Oh.
It's just a shame there's nothing you can do about it, the way you are now.
Oh.
And don't go thinking some hero's going to swoop in and save her for you either. Life is cruel. That's just the way it is. Those monsters are going to violate the poor girl in all kinds of nasty ways until she's begging for the sweet release of death. Then they'll probably tear her limbs off one by one while you sit here, helpless to do anything to ease her suffering. Don't like it? Then there's only one thing to do. You have to save her yourself. Me? But how? Here, you left this behind. No time like the present. Think of this as an impromptu entrance exam. What am I supposed to do? That dagger is imbued with a very special power, something far beyond your understanding. Once you plunge it into your body, the power will flow into you, giving you everything you need to fight. Power? Fight? I don't... Just give it a try. Give it a try? You're telling me to stab myself in the chest? This is no time to dilly-dally. Or shilly-shally for that matter. And don't even get me started on filly-fallying. I mean, come on. There's a damsel in distress who needs saving. What are you waiting for? A written invitation? You're running out of time, you know.
If you don't do something soon, your pretty little friend is done for. You're the only one who can save her. You can do it. No, you have to do it.
So, what's it going to be? Will you join the fight?
Yeah.
It hardly makes a difference to me if one teenage girl dies a horrible death. What happens next is all up to you. It's up to me? I would prefer a written invitation. Oh, here we go. I can't even read that. Fight the weird monsters, fight them, or don't do anything. We're gonna fight them. It's your future. I'm assuming if I said don't do anything, it would have been a bad ending. Oop. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. I was acting more out of desperation than anything. I picked up the dagger and removed it from its sheath to get a proper look at it. The blade was dark red, so dark it was almost black. Looking at it was like gazing into a pool of blood. The sight of it filled me with dread.
Here goes nothing.
I took the dagger in both hands, gritted my teeth against the incoming pain, and thrust the blade into my chest. Oh, he's naked. Oh, he got a little body on him. Okay. Oh, look at your little magical girl transformation. Yes, kids, do not try this at home. That was a good rendering of a heart. The blade has his name written on it. Oh.
Feels good to have all that power coursing through you, doesn't it? We call this hemo-anima.
Hemo-anima?
Rah! But never mind what it's called. Just use it. Kill those things. Eliminate the threat to your town, your home, to those you hold dear.
Here we go. Yes, blood magic. I'm not a fan of blood magic myself. I know a few people that practice blood magic. I'm like, that's nasty. You can choose to act by placing the cursor on a character and pressing the A button. You hope I like Fire Emblem? I do actually like Fire Emblem.
Here we go.
When you select Act, the skill list will open. Try selecting side / first. Green spaces are areas you can move to. Red spaces are areas you can attack. Okay. So at my job, we played the trailer for this game a whole lot. And one thing me and my coworkers were getting very frustrated at, we were like, this trailer is not showing really any gameplay. Now it did, but it was like literally a split second of gameplay, which it didn't even show the tacticalness of it. It just showed an attack animation. So I ended up looking the game up. I'm like, oh, it's a tactical role-playing game. I love tactical role-playing games. I just thought it was hilarious
Good to go.
that they were scared to show it. Place cursor on a destination to perform an attack. Okay.
Ready when you
Okay,
are.
Let me do that. So do I put it right? Oh, I do it right there.
Take that!
When you use a skill, you can consume AP shown on the upper left part of the screen. You can take as many actions as you want per turn until your AP reaches 0. It's 90% visual novel. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's not like false advertisement. AP is fully restored every turn and can be gained by defeating specific enemies. Characters that have taken an action will become inflicted with fatigue, preventing them from moving more than a single space.
Here we go.
So I guess I can end the turn.
Ready when you are.
Or can I do it again?
That's it.
Okay. Now we can end the turn. Fights are kind of easy, especially when you work with people. Enemies will continuously approach on the battlefield. Small enemies with high move stats can quickly breach your defenses, so be sure to prioritize taking them out first.
Good to go. Here.
You can end the turn by pressing the start button. And the AP you have remaining will be carried over to the next turn. Okay.
My turn. Yeah.
Okay. New enemy approaching. She need to wake up. Voltage will accumulate as you fight enemies. When it reaches 100% or more, you will be able to use a special attack. Their powerful moves allow you to strike without spending AP. Instead, the character will be inflicted with stun, preventing them from taking any action until the end of the following turn. Try placing your cursor on the character, pressing RB to use special attack.
I've got this. Gotcha.
Ooh, that's a clean image. That was a clean image.
Woo! I knew you could do it. Nobody can spot fighting potential like I can. Whoa!
Karuha, are you okay?
Taki!
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be fine.
What are you wearing?
It's a long story. I'm not sure I even understand myself.
I knew you'd protect me. I knew you'd keep your promise.
How touching. A knight in shining armor, charging in to rescue his princess from danger.
Taki,
All right, whatever you are. I want answers. Just what is going on here?
Congrats again, Takumi Sumino. You passed the test, and you did it with flying colors. You're now an official member of my illustrious academy.
Academy?
I hereby, formally and majestically authorize your immediate transfer. Congratulations!
Yay!
Hooray! Hooray! Woohoo! Yeah! See you on the other side!
They spend a lot of money. Day 1. The game. So I'm going to dial the game down in the game settings. I think that's what I need to do.
Where am I?
I love it, dude. People have died. Can I? Oh my gosh. Let me go to a main menu. I came to with my head resting on a hard wooden desk. My head still felt fuzzy as I tried to make sense of my surroundings.
A classroom?
Ooh. Did I fall asleep at my desk? Is this my desk? How did I even get here? I don't remember a thing.
What happened to me?
Looking around the classroom only brought more questions. Several others my own age were also here, each of them slumped over a desk, just like I'd been a moment ago.
Huh?
Hey, what gives? Where am I? Who are you guys? Oh, this is the guy. I think you say you like Biba. Or Biba. I think you say you like this guy. How did I get here? I never met any of them before. Judging from the uneasy glances they were all throwing around, nobody else seemed to know each other either. Just what is this place, anyway? Some kind of messed up classroom? Then, is this a school? It doesn't look like any school I've ever been to.
Huh.
I don't recognize it either. So can anyone tell me what's going on here? No one made any move to answer. We all just stood there in an uncomfortable silence. We were all in the same boat. None of us had any idea how or why we'd been brought to this strange place. And this was the girl you say you like too. You guys know what this means, right? I mean, a situation like this, there's only one possible explanation. Huh? You know why we're here? Elementary, my dear Clarissa. Stick with me and I'll explain it all. Yo-ho-ho. The blue guy kind of freaking out sucks, but in a fun way. Your laugh is way creepy, and my name's not Clarissa. I can't believe she threw out a Sherlock Holmes joke. I think I'm gonna take a look outside. The boy who'd spoken went to the door and tried to pull it open, but... Okay, so the door won't open. I'm not scared or anything, just so you know. What the fuck, man? On the other side of the classroom, someone else was trying to tear the shutters off the windows without success. You know, I was thinking it was a reference to Clarissa Explains It All, but I was like, would they reference that show? And I've never seen that show. I only know about that show because I went on like a Sabrina the Teenage Witch marathon, and I saw that, you know, Melissa Joan Hart, or is it the actress was in Clarissa Explains It. So use your blood sword on that door. Ooh, that'll be a good idea. Open, damn it. I'm not screwing around here. It appears we're locked in. Obviously, someone didn't want us leaving on our own. Locked in? You mean... We've been kidnapped? No freaking way. I don't understand it either. Why would anyone want to shut us all up inside the school? The whole day's been a big mess. This game's full of weird references. Okay, well, that's fair. What the? That's right. I do remember something. The dude, oh, the chick with the purple hair and glasses is the best character.
Huh?
Last thing I remember, I was fighting some kind of weird monsters. There was a bright light, and then I was here. Same here. I was all swing, swing, swing. And the monsters were all oof, blarg, port. I'm dead.
Huh?
For real? You guys had to fight those things too? From the sound of it, we all did. Then all that really happened? I thought I just drifted off into some immature fantasy. All of us had the same experience. Then let me just confirm something. Did you also speak to that adorable mascot creature? Adorable mascot? Oh, she's voiced by a trans woman? Okay. Does she mean that thing? The walking condom, as we call it? I don't know if I describe him that way, but I talked to some kind of mascot, yeah. Then are you saying the one who brought us all here? I can only imagine that charming yet devious little creature is the one behind it. That thing shut us up in here? I don't get it. Just what does he want us to do anyway? Isn't it obvious? A group of students waking up in a weird school with no way out? A shadowy mastermind hiding behind a cute mascot character? It's a killing game. We're going to be forced to murder each other in increasingly elaborate and ingenious ways. Now, obviously, she's referencing Danganronpa. Killing game? No way. I'm not doing this. I refuse to murder anyone, no matter what this mastermind says. Dude, you're totally going to be the first victim. Saying stuff like that is gonna trip all kinds of flags. Shut up, shut up. You're gonna jinx it. That's when it happened. What is this now? It's time to get to know your new teammates. Introduce ourselves? What does it mean by teammates? I guess whoever's in charge wants us to get to know each other. This is so not the time for that. Someone help me break down this door. We gotta get out of here. Just try it. We probably got bombs implanted in us all. That'll explode when we try to damage school property. Is that a Suicide Squad reference? Oh man, that sounds like something that might actually happen. At any rate, I don't need to hear your life stories to know how incompetent you all are. Who you calling incompetent? I ain't gonna let that slide. What do you think, I won't hit you because you're a girl? Why you have to hit somebody? Well, you're right about that. I don't hit girls or kids or old people. It's an ironclad rule with me. You answered your own question without any prompting from me. You're even more insecure than I thought. You wanna die, bitch? I don't hit girls or kids or old people, but I'll fucking kill you. Oh shit. Everyone, please, perhaps we should do as the blackboard says, at least until we know more about the situation. It can't hurt just to exchange names and some basic information, right? Oh my gosh, Discord, shut up. My Discord is going crazy. I agree, trying to resist a kidnapper tends to end badly for the victims. Looks like we're doing introductions now. Like this is the first day of school or something. I'll just talk to everyone one at a time and see how it goes. When in a room, you can move on-screen cursor and investigate people. So now we're in point and click game mode. So we're gonna go from right to left. Trans-inclusive violence.
Hi! meet ya. So hey, level with me. Who are you gonna target?
Target?
You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of time. Unless... Is it me? I seem kinda dumb, right? And way too trusting. It'd be easy to trick me into meeting you alone somewhere and then BAM!
Hey, you don't really think that's why we're here, do you?
Of course I do. Anything less would be a huge disappointment. I've always loved killing game stories. Getting chosen to take part in one is a dream come true.
Girl.
But that stuff only happens in games and anime, right? You wouldn't actually want us all killing each other.
Hold on, let me turn off Discord because Discord won't shut. Discord, go away.
Nah, dude. The fact that it's real is the best part. It's life or death, no takebacks. I mean, I don't really care if I end up dying. Either way, I get to escape my train wreck of a life, so it's all good.
Huh?
Come on, don't tell me you're some kind of normie. Living the same boring life day after day is such a downer. You get that right? Right? If it's between a short life full of excitement or the slow grind of mediocre mundanity, I know which one I choose. I can't wait for the killing to start!
This girl's got a unique way of looking at the world. To put it lightly, I don't think I'll ever see eye to eye with her.
Hi. My name's Sebasticolana. Nice to meet you. Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Not really. I'm just as clueless as everyone else.
Whatever we're doing here, I hope we get to leave soon. I'm still worried about all the people we left behind.
Now that she's mentioned it, so am I. I hope everyone's okay. Did Karua get home safe in the end? What about my mom and dad? I defeated all the monsters I could, so they should be fine, right? Tsubasa has mad game. Ooh.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
And now you're a mechanic in your own right. That's cool.
Nah, it's nothing. Really, I may be good with machines, but I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to other stuff. I'll catch a ride with anyone if they've got a cool car. That gets me in trouble sometimes.
Yeah, I think you might need a refresher on Stranger Danger. But you fought those monsters just like the rest of us. That takes real courage.
That was a do or die kind of deal, though. I don't want to do anything like that ever again. Just thinking about it makes me want to...
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to calm down.
Oh, she charms others? Okay. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. What I do like about, I can't remember the man's name, but because I know this is a partnership between the maker of Danganronpa and I think the maker of the Zero games or Higurashi something else. But he does like how do I explain it? Like they're tropes, but they're like offshoot tropes. Like they're new tropes, if that makes any sense. Cause I would say 5, 6, 7 years ago, she would be like an aversion. Oh, she's a mechanic girl, that's unusual. Now I'm like, okay, I see that in a lot of games. The girl that's a mechanic doing cute stuff. And then we have this like Harley Quinn-esque character. And I don't think the Zero Escape. Okay, it was the dude who made Zero Escape with the guy who made Danganronpa. Okay, thank you. I don't think Harley Quinn was like the original like crazy clown girl, but she definitely popularized the crazy clown girl with the Suicide Squad movie.
Seriously, what the heck is going on? I'm freaking out here.
Are you okay?
Yes, they both like to utilize tropes and subvert. Yes, that's what I really liked about Danganronpa 1. And that's what I really like about, I'm trying to think what visual novel I've been playing. I think Full Service was one. Jock Studio is kind of another one. I like when you subvert tropes. Like, you don't have to subvert them too hard, but just make it interesting. You did that a little bit too in your visual novel, Biba.
What kind of question is that? Do I look okay? Who would be okay in a situation like this? Nothing about this is okay. What rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? What did I do to deserve this?
Hey, try to calm down. I get that you're scared, but we all feel that way.
Who cares about you guys? We've never even met before. I'm sure as heck not gonna waste time worrying about you.
So much for first impressions.
Okay, fine. Sorry I asked. Have fun figuring this out on your own.
Huh? Hey, where are you going? You can't just walk away and abandon me.
Oh, Lord.
You're the one who said.
Come on, man, I got scared and lashed out. When you're gonna cut me off over something like that? That's cold. It's because I'm poor, isn't it? That's discrimination. I hope you get canceled and end up alone and friendless.
It's just one thing after another with this guy.
I must have the rottenest luck in the world. It's like everything's out to get me. But this is some next level BS. Is this karma? Was I a serial killer in the past life or something?
Look, let's just take this one step at a time, all right? How about you tell me your name?
He's very annoying, but in a good way. He's the straight man in voice for a reason. Also, he's very selfish. Yeah, I can very much tell that. But something about it makes him come out very three-dimensional as well.
It's Gaku. Gaku Maruko. If I had to get plucked out of my normal life, why couldn't I end up in some kind of harem setup?
He's the cute boy charm character. I can kind of get it. So in Japan, from what, I don't know a whole lot about Japan. I mean, I know probably more than just your average person, but I don't know like a whole lot about Japan. From what I understand, in Japan, culturally, they're very reserved. So when they show all these like different types of vulnerability, it's seen as cute or sexy. He's being very vulnerable right now, and I could probably see them thinking, oh, that's so cute. Look how vulnerable. Like, especially if you watch like, them dirty Japanese movies. If you pay attention to the things they say, a big thing with them is vulnerability. Like in America, I don't know if you're from the United States, Biba, but in America, we like to kind of say we don't like to be vulnerable, but people are like incredibly vulnerable all the time. Men are so vulnerable all the time, but they try to act like they're not, but they are. Like and if you worked in retail, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I could see how he's like seen as this cute character. To me, he comes off, oh, poor baby, let me put you on my bosom kind of thing. Like, not like, oh, how cute, but like, oh, come on, baby. Come on. Let mama protect you.
Girls have to like me if there's no other option, right? Having other guys here ruins it. Why can't you all just crawl off and die somewhere? Just let me have this.
Trying to get along with someone this self-centered is exhausting. I think I'll just leave him be for now.
I am Hiroko Shizahara.
She's just like, ugh, I'm disgusted. Is that it? She seems scary, but she's a lot calmer than the others. I should try to get some more information out of her.
I was wondering.
Weren't you listening? My name is Hiroko Shizuhara.
Right. I heard your name just fine, but I thought maybe you could tell me something else.
Like what?
How about those monsters that attacked the town? Do you have any idea what they might be? And could there be more of them out there?
Who knows?
Don't you have anything else to say?
Blindly speculating without anything to back it up is just a waste of time. Surely, that's obvious.
Well, yeah, but
I have no intention of wasting my time on you. We're done here.
She completely shut me down. I guess that's all I'm getting out of her for now.
Hello there. My name is Eito Aotsuki. Currently a high school senior. I'm guessing you're the same?
yeah, that's right.
I thought so. All of us appear to be the same age, give or take a year or two. Is that just a coincidence?
I don't know. It could be, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. This hasn't been much of an introduction so far, has it? Let's get back on track. Do you have any hobbies? What's your zodiac sign? How about your favorite food? Or your favorite movie? Are you seeing anyone right now? What do your parents do for a living?
Whoa, 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 slow down. You need to give me time to answer before you ask a new question.
Oh? Of course. I'm sorry. I'm not very good with social situations. I tend to get nervous and overcompensate.
Really? You seem to be doing okay to me.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to making friends. If I do or say anything strange, please let me know. I'm trying to do better so I don't make people uncomfortable.
Okay, sure. I'll do that.
This guy seems pretty easygoing. I'd never have pegged him for the socially awkward type, but I guess being isolated from others will do that to you. Why was he in the hospital though? I don't see any scars or injuries. Does that mean he's okay now?
I can't remember the last time I was around this many people. It really puts things into perspective.
Are you going to be all right? Let me know if there's anything I can do, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Kidnapping us and locking us in a school? Why would anyone do this?
I wish I knew. This whole thing's a mystery.
It's a pretty terrifying situation. I can already feel my body reacting to the fear. Does anyone have a clean pair of underwear I can borrow? Asking for a friend.
Oh my god.
Do you need to take a bathroom break?
No! So long as you're here with me, I can endure any amount of bodily discomfort, sister dearest.
Don't say weird stuff like that in front of people, brother dearest.
Huh? Are you two siblings?
Oh, right. We haven't properly introduced ourselves yet. My name is Ima Tsukumo.
Ima is the worst.
But enough about me. Let's talk about this delightful young lady by my side. This is my charming, adorable, talented, intelligent, unparalleled twin sister, Kako.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, you're twins. I guess you do look kind of alike.
Oh no, not at all. Next to my sister's transcendent beauty, I'm nothing but a puddle of pig barf. She's so lovely. Unidentified species of bugs and animals flock to her whenever she goes outside.
I wouldn't mind so much if they were regular species I'd seen before.
Excuse me.
Don't go thinking she's just another character who fits into the little sister archetype either.
Oh lord.
My sister eclipses every other sister who's ever existed. Even all of them put together couldn't hope to match her. It's a crime that the word sister could possibly be used to describe anyone else. It should belong to her, and her alone.
You're going too far again, brother dearest.
You and your sister sure are close, huh?
Close doesn't even begin to cover it. She's my guiding light, the one who gives my life purpose. Beat me, stab me, stick lit matches under my fingernails. If it's for her, I'll bear any indignity with a smile.
You're a weirdo.
You're really going too far now.
Weirdo.
This is so embarrassing.
Oh, even seeing you get all bashful and flustered is
Ew.
like sweet, sweet nectar to me. Every single day, I thank my lucky stars that I was born your brother, sister dearest.
Seriously, knock it off.
I don't get their dynamic at all. It must be a twin thing.
Is it all right for me to introduce myself too? Getting to know anything about a depressing loser like me will probably only make you feel bad, but if everyone's doing it...
It's fine. Go ahead.
Thank you for being so nice to me. What was it again?
Wait, did I miss something you said?
Thank you for being so nice to me. Here it goes. My name is...
Okay.
It's been so long since anybody bothered to call me by it. Even I'm struggling to remember. Oh, right. It's Shoma. Shoma Genzaki.
Just what kind of life do you have to live to start forgetting your own name?
I'm sorry. My name's making you feel bad, isn't it?
Huh? Why would it do that?
It's too big of a disconnect. A lowly worm like me's got no business having a name this cool.
Oh my gosh. He thinks that name's cool?
My name's the only cool thing about me, though. The rest is just one big pile of shortcomings and insecurities. It's a stretch to even call me a person. I'm more like a parasite. Minus the ambition.
He's having a pity party.
I think you're being a little harsh on yourself.
That was actually a pretty generous description. But don't worry, I've got no illusions about how worthless I am. I don't get good grades, I can't play sports to save my life, and I don't have any skills or interests that set me apart from the crowd either. My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Technically, I don't think dogs really talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be bored out of your mind talking to me. You haven't spat on me even once, and I repay you by wasting your precious time.
He's super annoying, but have great development. See, funnily enough, I don't find him annoying. I'm in my head, I'm thinking he feels like this is the only way people give him attention, so he's enjoying the attention that people give him by going, why the fuck are you so disgusted by yourself? Or he really does feel this way, and that's very sad.
Please, don't feel obliged to ruin your day by talking to me any more than you already have. I'll do my best to keep out of sight so I don't bring down the mood for everyone else.
I've never met anyone with such low self-esteem before. This guy makes his houseplants look assertive. Yeah, low self-esteem. That will get you.
Sup? Name's Takamaru Yakushiji. I'ma warn you right now. If you see me getting mad, just keep your distance.
What the fuck you gonna do?
When somebody sets me off, I punch first and ask questions later. Can't help myself.
Wow, talk about anger issues.
So hey, you fought those monsters, right? That mean you transformed too?
Transformed? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. It just kind of happened in the heat of the moment.
I know, right? How freaking cool was that?
Huh?
I felt like some kind of hero out of a kid's TV show. Getting to go wild with all that power was such a rush.
Honestly, I found the whole battle pretty traumatic. Going on a power trip was the last thing on my mind.
I gotta wonder how the rest of the TRC's doing, though. Those freaks really went to town on the place.
Yeah. They weren't shy about attacking people either.
For all we know, there could still be survivors trapped in wrecked buildings or under rubble and shit. Maybe there's little kids lost and scared without their parents. Or old folks who can't get around like they used to. We don't got time to dick around here. Someone needs to get those poor bastards to safety.
How about that? He's actually a nice guy, I think.
Clock's ticking on the lost and injured while we just sit here with our fingers up our asses?
Who got a finger up their ass?
We ought to be out there helping out and putting the town back together. This is really starting to piss me off.
Shit. I hope you don't start punching.
Ah! Here comes the rage!
I'm sorry, this is so funny.
Hey, what are you? Back off, man! I warned you about this already. Get away from me! I ain't gonna rest easy until I hit someone, and I don't want it to be you!
Okay, I'm going.
In the end, I still can't tell if he's misunderstood or just a regular hoodlum. All right, looks like I've spoken to everyone. So what now? I really have to get home soon. I usually walk my dog this time of day. He gets antsy when I'm not here, or when I'm not there. It's not going to be that simple. If you don't have anything useful to contribute, keep your mouth shut. You're right. An insignificant bug like me should know my place. I'll just sit in the corner and stay quiet from here on out. What's going to happen to us? I have a feeling we'll be receiving more instructions soon enough. Someone is probably out there somewhere watching our every move. Everybody stay. There's the bell again. The text on the blackboard changed too. Greet our commanding officer.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting, recruits, but I'm glad to see you're all getting along. That voice.
It's the Robo-Bastard from before!
Yeah, wee! Now we're talking! Can't have a killing game without the obligatory evil mascot!
Oh, Robo-Bastard? Obligatory? I have to have you court-martialed for defamation of character. I have feelings too, you know. It may have been a cliche entrance, but I gave it real socks. Oh. Anyway, like it or not, from this day forward, I'm going to be your commanding officer. You can call me Siri. Got it? Siri. Or just Siri.
Or just sir. Commanding officer, you?
With that out of the way, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Last Defense Academy.
Last Defense Academy? Such a wonderful name, isn't it? Drill it into your skulls. This place is your new home away from home, after all. What exactly does that mean? You'll be taking lessons from the School of Hard Knocks. Just kidding. It's going to be much worse than that. Hold on a minute. Do you seriously expect us to live here from now on? That's what I said, isn't it? I did say that, didn't I? Let me just check the transcript real quick. Talk among yourselves in the meantime. Enough of this bullshit. You can't just lock us up and expect us to do whatever you say.
Hey.
Now, don't get so riled up. Also, there's one thing I need to make absolutely clear. This is not a request, it's an order. An order? Order my ass. You think you got any right to tell me what to do? After I beat the crap out of you, I'm busting down that door and getting the hell out of here. Takamaru let out a scream of rage and charged forward like a wild beast, bearing down on its prey. But before he could make contact...
No!
Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier, or do you want me to detonate the bomb I implanted in you? Those words instantly stopped him in his tracks. A bomb? You actually put bombs in us? You gotta be shitting me. It's true. I took the liberty of installing them when you arrived here. You were all out cold at the time, of course. Are you serious? Why would you do that to us? It's to threaten us into joining the killing game, right? Yahoo! If these explosives are inside us, does that mean you performed some kind of surgery? You touched my dear sister's naked, vulnerable body without her consent? What a novel way to commit suicide. No jury in the world will convict me for killing you now. Brother dearest, please. If you try to hurt him, you'll get blown up.
No.
Give it up already. Even if you destroyed me, what then? You might be able to make it out of the school, however. Returning to your regular lives in the Tokyo residential complex is no longer possible. Not possible. So it's not just a matter of you not letting us go back? But we physically can't? You're a sharp one, Atsuki. But allow me to spell it out for some of the slower students. This school lies outside of the Tokyo residential complex you all know. Outside the complex? That's not funny. I mean, come on. Is that even possible? You're confused. I don't blame you. None of you have ever been outside the complex before. Not only that, but you barely receive any information about the outside world in there. You've been placed in uncharted territory, both physically and conceptually. Anyone would need time to prepare to properly process things. Maybe a little demonstration will help you come to terms with it. C-Ray turned to face the window, and his eyes flashed red for a moment.
No.
There, I've opened the window shutters. Take a look for yourself. Wow, they're operated remotely? We all crowded around the window, hoping to see something that might help us make sense of all this. Instead, we only saw what we saw only divorced us from reality even further.
There's no ceiling.
Ooh, it's the sky. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. No, it went further than that. I couldn't even believe what I thought I was seeing.
Could that be the sky?
It's the sky. Above us, instead of the doomed ceiling I spent my life looking at, it was an unbroken view that reached higher and higher as far as the eye could see. For the first time ever, I was getting a look at the world outside the complex.
That's the sky?
No way. Somebody tell me I'm dreaming.
You're dreaming?
Never mind that. Look over there.
As crazy as it was to see the sky, that's not what had us all staring in disbelief. Rather, it was what was going on beneath it. Oh my God. Just a short distance away was a tower wall of flame.
The world is burning.
Dude, that's fire. It's all fire. Why is it that weird color?
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Your brother dearest will protect you.
The world outside the window was aggressively alien. A single expanse of endless sky, an impenetrable barrier of otherworldly fire. Nothing in our everyday lives could have prepared us for this. It was like we'd been transported to another dimension, or maybe even hell itself. Is this the afterlife? Did we die already and this is where we're going to receive our eternal punishment? Nah, it's gotta be an isekai deal. It'll be like, that time I got reincarnated as the world's last hope, but the Overlord forced me to kill all my friends. It may as well be a different world considering what you know of it. This is what lies outside your home in the Tokyo residential complex. This is the outside world? This can't be happening, can it? That sky and the fire. There's no way this is real.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real. This is no game, no VR simulation. The sky, the undying flames, it's all real. Undying flames? It's not just a fancy name.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity.
Oh,
Hence,
eternity.
the undying flames.
That's impossible. They have to go out eventually, right? Right? You're only saying that because you're still following the logic of the world. There are more things in heaven and earth, Murdergo, than you dream of in your Tokyo residential complex. Now that you're on the outside, you're going to encounter a heck of a lot more impossible things. Because as it turns out, this is how the world really works. I didn't really get all that philosophical junk, but there's no getting through that burning ring of fire, right? Then that's our cage. That's the thing that makes sure there's no escape for any of us. No escape? These words sent a chill down my spine. Hearing them spoken out loud made it feel so much more real. I still don't understand. Why did you do this? Why did you bring us here? To kill each other, obviously. What are the rules? Do we hold a trial after every murder, or is it more of a battle royale kind of deal? I feel like she is kind of the embodiment of maybe how he sees Danganronpa fans, because especially young, if y'all know like younger Danganronpa fans, they're kind of freaking annoying. And by younger, I mean like they were in their early teens when the first game came out, and they just, they were so freaking annoying. Kill each other? Oh, no. That would simply be barbaric. Where do you get these ideas? That's not it? Of course not. I have much bigger plans for you than some disorganized murder spree. No, what I have in mind is a calculated, one-sided massacre. Massacre? You said bury that, Biba. Biba, they are annoying. Well, they're probably not that annoying now because they're older now, but when they got into their early 20s, they were unbearable. Since we're on the subject, let's move on to the main event. And this is coming from someone who loved Dung. I only played the first two. I didn't play 3 because people said 3 was really bad. But I might play 3 just because. I loved Danganronpa so much that I really enjoy going back and just playing like the dating sim version. You know, when you beat the game once and you can go back through it and basically play it without anybody dying, so you get to really get to know all the characters. I really like that part.
You were all transferred to
You
this
say it's
academy
amazing?
for a very special
Okay,
reason.
I'll try it out then.
I have a mission for you to carry out.
Because I had a coworker, she could not stand V3. She thought that was like a spit in the face.
Your objective is the complete and utter extermination of any and all enemy troops who dares to threaten our beloved school's peace.
It's polar. Oops, my mouth all up in the microphone. You said it's very polarizing, but I think Kodaka's bold ending has a powerful statement. Ah, gotcha. Well, we'll have to try it out sometime. Maybe we'll do like a whole Danganronpa playthrough on the channel.
During your time here, you happy few, you band of brothers, will be molded into the perfect special defense unit.
Special defense unit? Oh, Robert. What enemy troops? It's not a killing game? Forget all that happy few crap. You still ain't answered the most important question yet. Why us? There's got to be some mistake here. No one in their right mind would trust a talentless wimp like me with such an important job. Try to show a little enthusiasm. Being chosen for this squad is a great honor, you know. Before playing V3, you recommend the Ultra Despair Girls game, and if you really invested in the story, watch the Danganronpa 3 anime. I've seen clips from that anime. I heard Ultra Despair Girls wasn't that good. Maybe I'm just hearing from the wrong fans, because I heard Despair Girls wasn't that good either. That's like the third person shooter one, right? Like it's not a shooter, but it's shooter-like. Danganronpa 1 and 3, Ultra Despair Girls, Danganronpa 3 anime, and then V3. Or do you mean 1 and 2? Because I don't see 2 in there. Did you mean 1 and 2? Ah! Who's responsible for this? It's a third-person shooter puzzle game. Yeah, I thought that looked fun. People were like, ew, it's not good. I was like, what? There must be a mastermind controlling everything from behind the scenes. Someone who chose to single us out for whatever reason. Oh, it was a typo. Gotcha. I was assuming you meant 1 and 2. Hey. So who's pulling your strings? Who set this all up? Goodness me, you're so suspicious of everything. If you must know, the one who chose you for this mission was... What's that noise? An alarm.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Yeah.
We'll have to come back to this later. Sounds like we have company. The hell's gonna happen this time? This attack came sooner than I expected. They really must be desperate. They who? Who else? C-Ray turned to face the black boy. His eyes flashed red once more. The remote operation again. That she really is like enamored with that. She gets a kick out of it. Like, she gets excited seeing that. That's kind of cute. Those monsters look the same as the ones that attacked the complex. No kidding. And they're swarming in like cockroaches. Don't just stand around, they're coming this way. We gotta get out of here. The correct response here is fight, not flight. What do you think I brought you here for? I don't care, I didn't sign up for this. Maybe, but if you don't take action, those monsters will get inside the school pretty darn quick.
Yeah.
And then they'll slaughter every last one of you. I had to burp. Without the slightest hesitation. They want to kill us? Don't like it? Then fight. You already have all the power you need. You mean that hemo whatever you gave us before? That's right. With a little hemo anima. That really, it sounds like hemo anima. On your side, defeating grunts like these will be easy as pie. Now battle stations, everyone. Get ready to defend your beloved school from the enemy menace. No way, absolutely not. Aside from that one time, none of us have any experience with stuff like that. You can't expect us to.
Oh.
You want us to fight? So be it. Just like that? Fight or die. Those are our only options. I, for one, have no intention of dying today. Yeah, count me in. You too? Honestly, I'm still kind of bummed that we'll miss out on the tension of never knowing who's gonna turn on us next. But an us versus them killing game could be fun too. Maybe we'll get skin-tight bodysuits and crazy compressed energy weapons. I'll probably be about as much use as a lantern in the daytime. I don't like this, but I'll be damned if I let those freaks take me out. All right, I'm in. I ain't about to sit on the sidelines and let women and children fight for me. The strong gotta protect the weak. Everybody stand back. It's time for Takemaru Yakushiji. Takemaru Yakushiji to bring the pain.
Oh.
Experience the outdated notions of chivalry. I'm far stronger than you anyway. You want to take this outside, bitch? You guys are crazy. We're not talking about some random street punks here. They're full-on monsters. We shouldn't even be thinking about fighting them. We have to find a way out of here before it's too late. But why though? So long as those undying flames are around, none of us are going anywhere.
Oh.
And even if we were to escape somehow, what's your plan for getting back to the complex? Is it starting to sink in? You really have no choice but to fight. That's your purpose for being here, not a reason why. Now get out there, do or die. Fight or die? One thing for sure, I don't want to die. Dying alone and confused in a place like this would be beyond tragic. In that case, there's only one thing I can do. Sorry, but you can count me out. We've got no way of knowing whether what you say is true. You've certainly done nothing to earn our trust. By your own admission, you're the one who abducted us and brought us here against our will. And now you want us to fall in line and follow orders? I don't think so, sir. He's right. For all we know, he could be the one who sent those things after us in the first place. Either way, I'm gonna pass too. There's no way I'm getting involved in another battle with those things. It won't make any difference whether I join you or not. Actually, it'll probably just get in your way. What should we do, brother dearest? Oh, we're definitely staying out of it. I'd never allow you to be put in such a dangerous situation, sister dearest. Sounds like we got a bunch of lily-livered pacifists here. I always said peacetime would turn the next generation soft. But that's why I made sure to recruit a diverse bunch. It takes all sorts to win a war, as they say. There's no time for further discussion, so we'll make do with those of you who are willing to fight. Just the three of us? From the look of it, this is just a scouting party, not much to them. You three should be plenty. You three should be plenty to handle it, is what he said. All the better if I don't have to worry about anyone else dragging me down. An incompetent ally can be just as trouble as an enemy. We'll see who's incompetent once I get out there. No time to waste, you three. Follow me to the war room. He trotted toward the door, his eyes flashing a now familiar shade of red. The sound of the lock disengaging came a second or two after. That feature is so cool. I knew she was gonna say something. Ooh. Before we go, let me give the rest of you a little piece of advice. I said before that you would all be killed if the school fell to the enemy. But the truth is, there's much more than that at stake here. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. What? You see what I mean when I said you had no choice but to fight?
Hey!
Mull it over. If any of you change your mind, the war room is right down the hall. With those parting words, I'll just call him Sir, left, followed by Hiruko, Takemaru, and Darumi. Everything we hold dear, but how could that have anything to do with this? Sir, did he do something to Kaoa? Could he have taken our friends and families hostage? Don't let him rally you. That's exactly what he wants. Odds are, it's all just lies and empty threats. Your imagination jumps to the worst case scenario and he uses that fear to control you. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I mean, there's no way any of this is for real, right? They wouldn't really kill us, would they? This is real life stuff. This is real life. Stuff like that just doesn't happen. Lies, empty threats. I'm not sure about that. C-Ray is shady for sure, but I'm not about to believe everything he says without questioning it. But what if he's not lying? Is that a risk I'm willing to take? What if I really do die? I've seen firsthand the carnage these monsters are capable of. Shouldn't I try to fight back, or at least offer some kind of resistance? Can I really afford to stand idly by and do nothing? It's no good, I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I might die. Doing what C-Ray wants probably isn't too smart either. Even so, I can't just do nothing while the others are putting themselves in danger. Now I knew what I had to do. As I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Takumi, where are you going? No way, you're not gonna join those three psychos, are you? Aren't you scared? Those monsters could tear you apart.
Hey!
I know that. And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I said that I'd protect her no matter what happened.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Promise?
The idea that she should be in danger right now scares me more than anything. This person, is she somebody you hold dear, as C-Ray put it? Yeah, I guess she is. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because C-Ray told us to, but so I can keep my promise. Woo! Oh my, you're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Sumino. You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory, no problem. That's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. All right, that's your decision. I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? We'll try. I opened up the classroom door, ran to the hallway. It does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still not quite what I was expecting, though. But that can wait. The others are going to the war room, right? I better go catch up with them. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I'm like, I want to turn the music down. Is the war room up? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, you coming too, Takumi? This means you made up your mind to fight? Yes, I figured you guys could use all the help you could get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's the old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumino. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wound me with your cruel words, soldier. That's one issue with the game. You can't get the pause menu during a lot of the game, only during the time segments or exploration. Yeah, I was like, damn, I need to pause the game for a second. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
What does that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then.
Yeah.
Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemoanima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a clinch. Or a cinch, not a clinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. Fortunately, it has a generous autosave and there's never QTEs or anything time sensitive. Oh, that's good. About time. Let's do this. This is so hype. I can do this. I can find a way to make it work somehow. I've beaten these things once and I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Karua believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Lord. Why do they look like an anime Suicide Squad?
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
No, shoot. In a defensive battle, you will lose if the barrier generator is destroyed. Protect it until the very end and destroy all the enemies.
Let's give it to him!
Let's go!
Okay.
Time to move. Die! Broken so soon. This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Oh?
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Oh, look at them. Now they all tied.
Let's go!
Oh, he has a skill called Special Reader?
Here!
Let's freaking go! Eat this!
It's killing game time!
Now then, to business. I'll chop you to pieces.
No! It will self-destruct, dealing a large amount of damage. Make sure to keep them away from the generator.
All right, let's get started. How's this?
Here we go!
Hauling ass! Let it rip!
Oh, we got vaulted.
Here we go! There!
Full throttle!
It's killing
Let's go! Take that! Got it!
Let's do this!
Fine.
Let's just do it.
I'll end it all here!
Did we win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey! I ain't no coward! I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops! No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
What even are those monsters, anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something hidden deep within the school. If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't get it either. But then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
It's reminding me of Blue Reflection. Except different aesthetic, obviously.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Wait, be careful!
Hurry! We have to save her!
Oh. Well then.
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy. There, we got our body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle. That's the Invaders, Commander. It's gonna be at a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever, it's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God damn!
You didn't know her for very long. Okay, how do we do this?
Those troops you fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster. Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo-anima come in.
Hemo-anima, okay.
You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo-anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
Okay, let's do this. When voltage reaches 100% or more, you'll be able to use Boost Hemo-anima in addition to special attacks. Powers your allies in various ways will remain in effect for the entirety of the game.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
Harder!
So
My
we're going
turn.
to take defensive stances.
Takes more than that.
Rev it
This
up!
is what I like to do.
Gotta play defense!
Time to move.
Oh shit.
Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. Time to move. Die!
Let's freaking go!
Can I hit him? I did. Oh! Oh, this is bad.
Let's give it to him!
Here we go.
Shoot.
Now
That is
then,
not
to
my
business.
Smartest thing.
Take this! My turn. Die! Time to move.
Can't slow me down. I'm all fired up! It ain't over yet!
Say when!
Ready whenever. Out of my way.
Uh-oh.
That ain't nothing!
My turn! Give up!
Now then, to business.
So dash just means you move.
Time to move.
So I feel like
Can't slow me down!
if he's over there, he's gonna die.
Now then, to business. Chop you to pieces.
You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
Not bad. My turn. Take this. This is bad.
Ouch.
Not yet.
And we don't have any healing items? That's crazy.
Don't underestimate me. Die!
Oh, it flew away.
Too bad! The enemy commander got away. Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day. All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school.
Ooh, we got an S. That's fun.
Hooray!
Welcome back. You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? You guys. This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on. Just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule, but I figured for you I could find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as real hits, right? Just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't. No. Come on, guys. We shouldn't fight amongst ourselves. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained to the breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. Are you guys all right? No, asshole, we ain't all right. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. For real? She actually died?
Hey!
You gotta go have fun. You say you were going to a music concert, Biba? Hope you have fun. And I hope your car ends up being all right. Oh, I'm loving it so far. Were you guys watching? Yes, the monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream. Just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you. If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
She ran up at the enemy, like she didn't get cornered. What are you talking about? She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there, and there's every chance things still would have ended like this even if with our help.
You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
All right, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Good grief. The way you're carrying on, you think someone had died.
Someone did!
But then the door opened again, and we were joined by an unexpected guest.
Hey, guess who's back?
Lord have mercy.
Huh?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something? Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Never mind that. How are you alive?
Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Amamiya, in the flesh. I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
You came back? Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend Hemoanima. What's Hemoanima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. If one of you falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body. Post to wherever that word was. Then, just as a matter of getting it inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining hemoanima, and boom, you rise from your grave. You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Ding ding, that's correct. But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going on around here. You don't have to believe me. Oops. Wrong button. But there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say? Yep. Exhibit A right here. Come on, common sense has gone right out the window right now. You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something. That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you from the Tokyo residential complex are like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet. This hemoanima stuff is awesome. Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past that wall of fire. Yeah. And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with one life you got. You'll be back to regular old mortals, one life, and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it, Sumino. Keep on fighting. like good little soldiers and you'll be fine.
Ah!
Whoa, hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal?
Ah!
That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing. Just set your minds at ease. When you've revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to come from us. At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever now. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right? It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad I thought I was gonna die. You did die.
Huh?
In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Young people these days are so self-centered. They're talking about the future of humanity here, you know. You keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure the special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterated? Then that's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit. Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life go so spectacularly off track? So what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you want to know, so allow me to throw you a victory party. Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded. We want information, not a party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we can find food around here? Of course, there's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there.
Hey!
Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what C-Ray has to say, so I'll go along too. We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Pull up the map. Oh, and you can teleport. So that's how you teleport, and everybody's there. So yeah, I will say I think Danganronpa also kind of, I don't want to say saved visual novels, but introduced a whole generation to visual novels. And showed a whole generation what visual novels could do and how immersive they can be. I don't know what that room is. Here we are. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy rotation-o-matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. 1 hour later. Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish you could have had some wine to go with it. Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. Oh ho. What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know. Oh. What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread because they fought? Eating this is actually making me hungry.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So now you're using food as an incentive to give us to fight. Y'all, this for some reason reminds me of Total Drama Island. I don't know why. I think because there's archetypes that kind of repeat, and Total Drama Island also has archetypes that repeat. That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardships much worse than this. Don't remind me. I'm fine with it, too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry, I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the only one who's at fault here. Or you're not the one who's at fault. Now you've all eaten your fill. What say we get back on topic? Okay, we just talked to other people. I'm not the biggest fan of meat, to be honest, or fish, or rice, or noodles. But if there's candy and cake, I'm all about that. Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top notch. That machine'll make anything we want. And there's even a kitchen if we feel like doing it old school. You gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living here might not be bad after all. I don't wish to waste time speaking with you. Ask C-Ray to get to the point, would you? Oh, she's so mean. All right, let me start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex where you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is highly classified military secret, very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know that they're what they're after, a certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into Invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed Yeah, surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? That's right. Just as felt 2,400 hours, and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. You mean we can go back to the complex?
Huh?
Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it? No. It's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on the school instead. Whatever you've got stowed away in there is that important to them, huh? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again, what exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity? Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question. I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information. And so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay. Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about the mission, about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. And it's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty wastes, oh my god, lily-livered panty wastes, to join in the war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you. It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just the fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there in the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. Without another word, C-Ray hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely toward the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is going to happen. The next attack. That wasn't the first time I had to face these monsters. And it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together? There's no need for that. I prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the roof. Ooh, at least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. You're all at that delicate age after all. If I let you guys alone, you'd be rutting like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? Why is she excited? Be a freak.
Oh!
You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister dearest.
Hey!
Go find your rooms, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. He runs to me so cute. What do he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it. Do it. Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to the science nerds and auto jocks? Right, why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. The lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa is coming from, though. Yesterday was just another normal day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this as well. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma. Same here, dying really takes it out of you. We really gotta stay here a whole 100 days? We've only been here for 1 and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns too. C-Ray said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. You sure you're all right? Please don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. But I agree we should rest for now. Good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. With everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to go to sleep. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I just thought about, why am I so damn far away from the table? I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me or is that a really strange place for them? Let's explore. No ceiling, that alone was a weird enough sight. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of the group. No doubt about it, this is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumina. Oh, okay, thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage. So I'm assuming they have separate rooms. What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart every now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. I really don't get these two at all. Okay, you can't. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kick off my shoes and I climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
I hate to admit it, but I was actually more comfy. It's actually more comfy than my bed back at home. The moment I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. My average mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around in a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. And so I ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it had been all a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning, everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Karua too.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
It wasn't a dream.
Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Was that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Anything else in here I can... Ooh. Are the battle announcements that show up on this monitor part of the defense system? My bed is pretty comfortable. No, actually, it's very comfortable. There it is again, a totally open, unobstructed sky. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in this residential complex. I wouldn't go to the north of the rooftop? Interesting. There are more characters coming, I believe, because there's some characters I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this. Don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. You soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though? I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend Hemo Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up as good as new. Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent. I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. Yep, everybody's there. All right, everybody, dig right in and get yourself all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please, I don't want to think about that. Let me guess, if we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Suit yourselves. But there's one more thing I need from you. I planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time? I want you to take a tour of the last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There's a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun. You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? If there are, you can go on your own. You can go in on your own. This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
So once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. Feel like we're playing right into C. Ray's hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what's going on in a place like this. Or what kind of place this is. We might even turn up some clues about what the special something we need to protect is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. What's that? Ew, what kind of candy was it? Ooh, that's pineapple. Fish tank. Check the first floor strange room. So this is the entrance hall. Takumi, you came to check out this area too? Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall? Entrance and exit, of course. Even if we left the school from here, we still have to contend with the wall of flames. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so. Where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side. But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. These? What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? Seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers. Oh. That's right. I put them here so you can use them to go exploring. You again. Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there are many times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemoanima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Wait a minute, you saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and getting out of here. Yeah, your pal Atsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins. Just ruins? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items that you can still use in the old times. That's if the invaders don't get to you first. There's invaders out there? Oh, sure. The place is crawling with them. The wall of fire is there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's a dangerous business going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time, like focusing on protecting the school and by extension humanity for the next 99 days and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want the story to have a happy ending, don't you? Off he goes. So beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, there's a way to get us home. Weren't you listening just now? C-Ray said we're too far away from the complex to make it our own. Wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Ato's determined to defy Sari to the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes it so hard. Okay. That's the classroom. Yes, is something wrong? Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space. It's fine, Shama. You're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm warning you, talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know. You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. I don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. Kind of spaced out partway through what he's saying. Think it boiled down to don't talk to me though. A strange room. I knew her ass was gonna be in here. In the strange room. What the hell? Oh, it's you, Dirty Me. What are you doing alone in the dark in here? Aren't the lights working? Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it's a real drain. I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does. Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world. Like virtual reality? Like the Matrix. They're so advanced. You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home. That sounds a little too good to be true. Looks like this one's broken though. Just like me, I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on. Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Of course not. I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I? Whoa, why is she so angry all of a sudden? Unless I can get C-Ray to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that. Fantasy. Now she's crying. I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. I guess I'll take Dorumi's word for it. Where's the training? There it is. This room, it said training room on the door, but it looks more like a video game arcade. How are we supposed to train in here? Looks like something from an old video game arcade. Are we supposed to train with this? Hey Takumi, you've been checking out this place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see of it, the less I like it. Who was in charge of the decor here? There ain't a shred of class in the whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofas, the hot pink drapes, the gilded doorknobs? Is that too much to ask? Is this his idea of class? All these machines just look like arcade games to me. Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills using your natural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us? Your hemoanima gets stronger the more you use it, just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. You should consider dropping by and training when you're off duty. You can even get some friends together for a group session. Just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present, okay?
Hey!
What's in my pants is none of your business, you little pervert. VR training, I've got to admit, I'm kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. This must be the infirmary. But when I think of infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind, although I guess that could apply to any part of this school. This machine. Oh, I just noticed it's shaped like a casket. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Irumi from the battlefield. C-Ray called it a corpse recovery something. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it when the school's defense system detects one of us has died. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here, you see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Revive-O-Matic. It's got data on all us right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. And then we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify the victim, who the victim is first though? Maybe so our enemies can't use that machine if it falls into their hands. Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when the machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. Still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as the hemoanima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, hemoanima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with special power, right? But how does it do that exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight, too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who's in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. Then there's the war room. Hey there, Sumino. How's your exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says? Or does he have some kind of ulterior motive? Oh, did you come here for another explanation of what your hemo anima can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics. Yeah. The hematomorphic infusion blades that you carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab it into your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemo anima. By harnessing that power and shaping it into a physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. A class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hemo anima for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get too hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle. Yell, "I am thou," or "Ora, ora, ora," or something, and just go with it. And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you didn't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular students like us? Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before. Guess I should have seen that coming. One more thing, while you're here, want me to go over the Undying Flames again? That wall of fire outside protects the school. Yeah, we know what the flames do. It'll hurt just as bad as you get close. No, I don't. I'm good. Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want. At least pretend to listen. True to their name, the Undying Flames never run out of fuel and can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside that would get burned to a crisp. They ignore regular physics and run in their own rules. Are they magic or something? The Undying Flame barrier has a radius of a little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful invaders, or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off to let all of you know it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to prepare and recharge. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns though. You should assume the next attack should come at any time. One more thing, the wall only goes so high, but there are no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back. The Undying Flames can act with a will of their own to keep this school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. I could ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt I get any answers. I've got no choice but to accept that this is the way things are. Technically, the fiery hand has a limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible.
Hey!
Well, as long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. All right, you made it very clear how well defended this place is. What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. Oh my god, fine. We'll get them to fight. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. I need to turn the game down. Could y'all really hear me like that? I was struggling to hear myself. What's this machine here? It looks important. That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire last defense academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing. It controls battle functions like the defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of this school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff.
Huh?
It's all completely automatic, huh? Whoa. I can tell what you're thinking. It's as if it's all automatic. What do we need Sirei for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks. Last but not least, the defense room. This boy's bathroom. What in the... A surprising stately door stood in the middle of the otherwise nonsensical looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of the school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so. But why are they here inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. If it's that important, then yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sirei will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up like in the worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others into the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. It sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? We may not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Hiruko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. Okay, do I sound good now? Hold on. Okay, I sound pretty good.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going? I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. So what'd you think? Have you fallen in love with this place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way we feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry, it's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. We're a school, after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise! What? No schedule? Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man. You should have led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right? Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences. So naturally, you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake. And that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Having said that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. I'm so sick of seeing that same picture. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't handle you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. Ooh, I burped again. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair. You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we're doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, even if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hemoanima. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. We're going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. All right, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You going to tell us just like that?
No.
I never meant to keep the truth for you all that all along. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Or at least, I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own.
Yeah.
Let's say we table this discussion until tomorrow. So there are more people involved in this than just you? We'll expect you to tell us about them too. I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, C-Ray disappeared. Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy. But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? We'll see what happens after. We'll see what happens after we hear what C-Ray has to say. We can all talk about it and decide the best course of action then. Yeah, I keep forgetting this guy exists. Yeah, you're right. We can decide on anything. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up. I bet you don't either. With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Tomorrow morning, C-Ray will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one? I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from C-Ray. For now, the one thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and as soon I was fast asleep.
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
Oh my God. We were only in kindergarten back then. Karua's dad had just died. He and Karua were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened, the car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time and Karua survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karua was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
Excuse me.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karuo. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay.
Oh my god.
I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Oh.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karuo. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuo. No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right. I made a promise. A promise to connect Karuo no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karuo safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karuo and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Karuo is doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask C-Ray about that too.
Huh?
Sheesh, I'm wide awake now. I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow something seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is a side effect from using hemoanima.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside.
Whoa.
The scene that greeted me took my breath.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuo would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. The moon.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
No, not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock herb orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's the moon. Is that? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there.
Yeah.
You're on fire. No, not quite. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. Fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire either. They were undying flames.
What the? Huh?
The way its mouth is moving, is it talking? I can't hear a thing.
What is
though.
it? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. The hell? The next moment, it disappeared in thin air. What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me. Was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me. But what was it trying to say and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the morning announcement. Day 3. How many days are in this demo? Well, let me look it up.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 3rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I'm trying to see how long. Okay, so the demo goes up to the 7th day, so we're gonna call it right here. It's late. I didn't think the demo was this long. But yeah, this game's gonna return. I don't know. Oh, you're back, Biba. How you doing? You having fun? I didn't even see that you said the demo has 7 days. But yeah, we're gonna call it right here because I didn't expect it to be this long, which is pretty good, but that's a testament to how long I've heard the game actually is. You doing all right? That's good. I hope like the good kind of all right and not the I'm all right. But so I think I will be back on to, well, first of all, I have a new video. The game is massive. I've heard it's humongous. I do have a video scheduled to come out tomorrow. I think y'all are gonna like it, especially you people who might be fans of Mega Man. I didn't play a lot of Mega Man growing up, but this is very Mega Man-like. And I do plan on streaming tomorrow night. We are probably going to be playing, what's the name of that game? Tokyo After School Summoners. So we're going to be playing that. And then the next night, we're probably going to be playing Gai on stream. And depending on when the Infinity Nikki update comes out, we're going to go into Nikki Land. We're playing Infinity Nikki. Your first playthrough is 100 days and it took me like 40 hours. Oh, shit. Have you ever played was it Zenki Zero? This reminded me a lot of Zenki Zero. It is called Zenki Zero, isn't it? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Zenki Zero, The Last Beginning. I downloaded that so long ago because I fell in love with that demo. I still have not played it on stream or anything. Yeah, very similar. Yeah. Oh God, I'm looking at pictures that I haven't seen. And plus Zanky Zero got that big muscly man. So yeah, we're gonna call it a day. Your husband loves Zanky Zero. You watch him play the whole game. It is pretty good. Oh my gosh. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? What's in the gallery? Oh, these are really nice images. Yeah, I'll see you around too, Biba. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we're just gonna go to the good night screen. Y'all, I knew I heard an echo. Hold on. Okay, luckily there was no echo on here. I'm making sure. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we're good.
A visual potion, flexing on repeat. Can't help but feel the heat. It's hypnotic, so iconic. Got me stuck, can't give it up. Back in reality, snap to clarity. Stop the distraction, regain some traction. On display, can't go away, chat, look away. Muscles on display, can't look away, chat, look away. Chest pump contest, chest pump contest. Down in the motion, can't look away. Chest pump contest, I'm losing the quest. Bounce, 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 can't help but glance, can't help but glance. Got me stuck, can't give it up.